Kelvin, just a chance to look back on the last few weeks since Justin came in on the field, so some good progress.
Yeah, I think so. I think performances definitely have improved, and home games have we've seen some goals scored, and obviously Saturday aside, and even then Saturday I think performance in the first half was very good. We just didn't take our chances like we should have, and reading the Fleetwood manager's report today, and from the game, he probably agreed with that. So I think overall, no, I'm pleased. I think Justin and David and the team have really settled in well, and starting to put a little bit of a stamp on it. And we've got some good games coming up, and it's now a case of making sure that you lose Saturday, but nothing really changed from when Justin came in terms of we had a target, we had a points target, we had a win games target, and that remains the same. So we just keep moving forward. A couple of big home games coming up, but again, with 12 games to go, we're in a decent position, and to get a couple more results, and we should be fine.
Signs in some of the recent games as well of confidence levels rising, of a spirit perhaps that wasn't perhaps always there in the months before.
Well, I think there's definitely a spirit there. I think this group of players is always, there's always that spirit there. But as with anything, when you win games, things like that improve. So I think that's the big thing, and Justin has been able to kind of galvanise that again, and got a few players going, and that's been important. And we're excited to see the next 12 games.
The last game in the Sixfields under the lights against Swindon, a lot of fans left somewhat an enjoyable game. So hopefully, with another game under the Sixfields lights this week, more of the same.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's one of the things that's been quite important is people have gone away from here, winning games and scoring some goals and seeing some performances. So that's always so important, and especially as we lead into the running, and so again, two games to really hopefully kick that on.
The end of the season not too far away now, and some supporters already contacting the club about season tickets. What's the latest?
Yeah, no, we've already had these discussions. We've got the supporters panel coming up next week, I believe, on the 8th. So we're gonna talk about that a little bit more and get some opinion and stuff. But we've started working on it, and hopefully by the end of this month, a lot of fans are always looking to get their tickets early. So I think by the end of this month, feels about right.
Touched on it there, but a few things happening around the club. The fans panel coming up, as you mentioned, and the education centre just across the way having a makeover recently.
Yeah, no, two real positives. The supporters panel is important to us to make sure we get feedback, and on the education side, it's a fantastic part of the club, and Travis Perkins and all the other businesses that helped us to refit that centre, and we've got some exciting stuff going on with St Crispin's and the new facility potentially up there that we're going to move into part of, and so there's real positives on that side.
Plenty of work going on all levels, and at the Oldham game on Tuesday night, a business networking event taking place before the match.
Yeah, no, I'll be out there. We've invited a lot of businesses. The commercial team have really worked hard on this one, and just to showcase the club and what we do commercially and businesses, etc. as well. So should be a good event. And I know we've got an event next week as well, I think, with some of our major sponsors, the Toaster Races. So all the work continues at the football club, and it's a real positive place.
On a slightly less positive note, another break-in at the club shop Friday night, Saturday morning must be really annoying and frustrating.
It is, and we're obviously talking to Just Sport, we're talking to everyone, the police, etc. about it, and I think we'll end up putting some shutters on the windows. I think the most frustrating thing is not that much has been taken. It's more of an annoyance factor, and the fact that you have to board the things up. But these things happen. We had some damage with the winds last week. We had some damage on the fence as well with the advertising on the fence in the stand. But these things happen. You just have to deal with them and take the bumps in the road and try and figure it out as best you can. I don't think anyone was really expecting the 80-90 mile an hour winds that we might have seen, and I think we're going to be a bit windy this week, so it might look a bit different tomorrow night over there, but it'll be fine.
Talking of the East Stand, what's the latest?
Yeah, well, we're just waiting on the council now. It's really kind of in the council's hands. We've put everything we need to the council, and we're just waiting to hear back from them, and hopefully we can get some issues resolved. So it's kind of out of our hands right now, and we're just looking to get some updates and hopefully moving forward.
A couple of weeks ago, the Football League named the club in the top 10 for family excellence, for best practice for families. Nice to get some recognition for the awful amount of hard work that goes on in that Mick George family area.
Absolutely, that's a very, very important aspect of what we do, and you see in a lot of the information we put out there, the kids that are there enjoying themselves, and Caroline and the team, and everyone there, and with the support of Mick George, it's really come on, and especially in a stand that's not complete, we're kind of making do over there, and they just keep making improvements on it, and the kids are enjoying it, and that will continue to improve and get better, and to get that recognition is, from almost a standing start is really impressive.
Just finally, back to tickets. I know tickets for all the remaining home games have gone on sale, and particularly busy for perhaps the three most high profile: Oxford, Sheffield United and Gillingham. So for supporters who don't want to miss out, get down here soon.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think the tickets will go really well, and especially the way we've started to play at home, and I think people are excited, and even though even what you would tend to think of the lower profile ones, ticket sales have been pretty good, and overall I think ticket sales have been good this year, and even if performances or maybe results haven't gone exactly as we wanted in that middle period, where it's now about getting out here and enjoying it. The weather's getting a bit better, might be a bit blowy this week, but getting a bit better, and a big one, Tuesday night and Saturday as well. So yeah, it's definitely get your tickets as quick as you can, and hopefully we'll get those games sold out.